With the new season round the corner in the next couple videos, I will recap what happened in that time. I got reincarnated as a slime from seasons 1 and 2. What if you died in modern-day Japan and woke up in a fantasy world as a slime? It sounds ridiculous, but that's exactly how one of the most beloved isekai heroes begins his journey. This is the full story of that time I got reincarnated as a slime season 1. The rise of Rimuru Tempest, from ordinary office worker to the leader of monsters. Satoru Mikami was a 37-year-old office worker living a normal, lonely life in Tokyo. One day, while out with a co-worker, a random attacker stabs him. As he dies, a mysterious voice speaks to him, granting him abilities based on his final thoughts: pain resistance, heat resistance, and predator abilities that can consume and analyze anything. When he awakens, he realizes he's been reborn in another world, but not as a hero or a human, as a slime. Blind and unable to speak, he discovers he has the unique skills, Great Sage, and Predator, allowing him to absorb and analyze everything around him. Inside a sealed cave, he begins testing his new body, absorbing herbs, ores, and magical beasts, slowly gaining new resistances and abilities. Eventually, he encounters a powerful creature trapped by magic, the storm dragon Veldora, one of the 4 true dragons. Veldora tells him that centuries ago, he was sealed by a hero using an infinite prison spell after accidentally destroying a city. Rather than fear him, the slime befriends Veldora, naming him out of respect. In return, Veldora names the slime Rimuru Tempest after the raging storms he controls. They make a pact. Rimuru promises to free him one day. Rimuru uses Predator to absorb Veldora and the prison, sealing them within his body to analyze and break the curse from the inside. With Veldora's disappearance, the magical balance of the world shifts, and Rimuru unknowingly triggers global chaos. Thank you guys so much for all your support so far. Be sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already. Let's get back to the video. After escaping the cave, Rimuru explores the Jura forest, which is home to countless monster tribes. He first encounters goblins, who beg him for help. Their village is being attacked by direwolves. Rimuru agrees and defeats the wolf leader in battle. Instead of killing the rest, he unites both goblins and wolves under him, naming them all. This causes the monsters to evolve. Goblins become hobgoblins, and wolves evolve into tempest wolves, with new intelligence and strength. Rimuru becomes their leader, forming his first true community. Rimuru teaches his new followers how to build homes, create defenses, and cooperate peacefully. He also establishes a food supply, a militia, and construction teams, turning the primitive goblin camp into a growing settlement. However, Rimuru realizes his people need more tools and expertise to survive. To solve this, he travels to the dwarven kingdom of Dwargen. In Dwargen, Rimuru meets Kaijin, a master blacksmith, and his team. When Kaijin is unfairly punished by a corrupt noble, Rimuru helps him in a bar fight, which gets them thrown into prison. In court, Rimuru demonstrates his power by helping the king's men, and earns the attention of the dwarven king, Gazel Dwargo. Although Rimuru leaves peacefully, Kaijin and his men choose to follow him back to the forest. With their help, the goblin village becomes a center of production. Weapons, armor, and technology begin advancing. Rimuru's leadership begins attracting other races, building the foundation of what will become the Jura Tempest Federation. One day, Rimuru encounters adventurers, and with them, a masked woman named Shizu Izawa. Rimuru soon learns Shizu was also a human from Earth, summoned during World War II by the demon lord Leon Cromwell, who bound her with the flame spirit Ifrit. She serves as the conqueror of flames and carries immense power. When Ifrit awakens and takes control, Shizu loses consciousness, and Rimuru must fight her. Using Predator, he absorbs Ifrit and defeats the spirit, saving Shizu's soul. But the battle drains her life force. Her body cannot survive long. Before dying, she tells Rimuru about the children from her world who were also summoned and asks him to protect them. In her final moments, she passes on her will, and Rimuru absorbs her remains, taking on her human-like appearance. This marks Rimuru's emotional turning point. He now has a purpose beyond survival. As Rimuru's nation grows, a group of 6 ogres attack the village, believing Rimuru to be connected to the destruction of their homeland. After a fierce battle, they realize Rimuru isn't their enemy and pledge allegiance to him. Rimuru names them all, transforming them into Kijin, a higher species of ogres with enhanced intelligence and abilities. The 6 Kijin become Rimuru's closest allies: Benimaru, the red-haired commander with explosive firepower; Shion, the loyal but clumsy secretary and warrior; Shuna, the priestess and diplomat; Suwei, the stealthy ninja and intelligence chief, Hakuro, the elderly swordmaster, Kurobe, the blacksmith who crafts the best weapons in Tempest.
Is the old guy who managed to cut off my arm.
Is that how you remember me?
And your name was?
You have given me the name of Sohei.
Meanwhile, chaos spreads through the forest. A mysterious demon lord servant named Gelmud is creating a massive army of starving orcs, led by a special monster, the Orc Lord. This being can devour others and gain their skills, leading his horde to consume everything in their path. Rimuru decides to form alliances to stop the invasion. He negotiates with the lizardmen, the dryads, and other forest races. The dryad trainee personally requests Rimuru's help in defeating the Orc Lord. When the orc army attacks, Rimuru's forces, goblins, lizardmen, wolves, and Kijin, all unite. After an epic battle, Rimuru faces the evolved orc disaster Geld, who has absorbed Gelmud and gained near-demonic power. Rimuru defeats him using Predator, absorbing his body and ending the orc's curse of starvation. After the Orc Lord's fall, Rimuru grants the surviving orcs mercy, offering them a chance to live peacefully under his rule. Grateful, the other races recognize Rimuru as the new leader of the Jura Forest. Together, they form a united nation, the Jura Tempest Federation. Rimuru establishes laws, builds infrastructure, and invites artisans and merchants from other races. The capital, Tempest, grows rapidly, blending magic, monster power, and human technology. This becomes the first monster nation recognized by other powers. Rimuru's sudden rise catches the attention of other demon lords, especially Clayman, who views him as a threat. At the same time, Rimuru learns about the complex world beyond the forest, the Western Holy Church, who hate monsters, the Kingdom of Falmouth, who controls major trade routes, and the Freedom Association, a guild of adventurers led by Yuki Kagurazaka Shizu's former student. Rimuru begins trading with human nations, building diplomacy and earning political power, but his peaceful growth paints a target on Tempest's back. One day, a terrifying presence arrives in Tempest Milim Nava, one of the oldest and strongest demon lords known as the Destroyer. However, instead of fighting, Rimuru cleverly distracts her with honey. Milim instantly becomes obsessed with it and declares Rimuru her best friend. Their friendship shocks the world, since Milim's backing prevents other demon lords from attacking Rimuru's nation. She moves into Tempest temporarily, bringing chaos, but also unmatched protection. With peace secured, Rimuru focuses on governance. He creates a council system, with Benimaru, Shion, and the others serving as ministers and generals. Kaijin and Kurobe handle production, while Shuna oversees culture and diplomacy. Rimuru even establishes schools, training centers, and trade with humans. The anime shows Rimuru guiding adventurers through Tempest and forming official treaties with neighboring kingdoms, showing how far he's come from a nameless slime. Despite his success, Rimuru never forgets Shizu's dying wish to save the children who were also summoned from Earth. He learns they're being used as magical experiments in the kingdom of Ingratia. Determined to help them, Rimuru sets out on a journey beyond Tempest borders. This marks the ending arc of Season 1 and the beginning of the next major chapter in his evolution. By the end of Season 1, Rimuru has gone from a nameless slime in a cave to the ruler of a thriving monster nation. He's defeated calamities, befriended dragons, tamed a demon lord, and founded a country where humans and monsters coexist. But this peace won't last long. Season 2 brings war, betrayal, and Rimuru's transformation into a true demon lord, a being capable of reshaping reality itself. From death to divinity, this was the rise of Rimuru Tempest, the slime who became a god.